Welcome to a world of ideas. I'm Ron Isaacson, and this video is about brainstorming using the Idea Shuffler. If you're not familiar with the basics of Idea Shuffler diagrams, I recommend watching the Idea Shuffler overview video at ideashuffler.com before watching this video. After watching this video, be sure to go to ideashuffler.com for more information, downloads, and videos. If you like this video, be sure to click like. Brainstorming has been around a long time. When done right, it is still a very effective way to get new ideas. This video presents an example of brainstorming using the Idea Shuffler. But first, I will talk about a few what I think are important ideas about effective brainstorming as shown on this diagram. Like all Idea Shuffler diagrams, the concepts are on the diagonal and the associations are neatly placed around the concepts. So let's get started. Looking at the diagram, effective brainstorming can be group brainstorming, or individual brainstorming, or individual group brainstorming combined. People usually think of brainstorming as a group activity, but it can also be very effective with one person. You do have a few advantages to individual brainstorming. I'll right-click the individual brainstorming concept to get a document. And let's look at some of the advantages of individual brainstorming. Flexibility. You brainstorm when and where you want. You work at your pace. It's efficient. You don't have to worry about what other people think. You don't have to factor in the ideas of others. Of course, there are disadvantages. You don't get new ideas based on the ideas of other people in a group, and you don't have the benefit of the experience and expertise of others. My favorite type of brainstorming is the individual group brainstorming combined. I'll right-click the concept to get a document. So in individual and group brainstorming combined, each person does individual brainstorming before coming to the group meeting, so they're well prepared. Then the group gets together and all of the individual brainstorming ideas are considered. You get the advantages of both individual and group brainstorming. Okay, so next I will talk about purpose. Effective brainstorming requires a well-defined purpose. The purpose provides order, and order balanced with chaos initiates new ideas in the brainstorming. So let's right-click on purpose for a document. It is extremely important to have a well-defined purpose that clearly lays out the purpose of the brainstorming session. The purpose should be written down and distributed to all of the participants. Okay, so do we have one more idea before going on to our example, and that is letting go. Effective brainstorming requires letting go. Letting go results in some chaos, which initiates new ideas in the brainstorming. But it's also always important to note that it's a balance between order and chaos that gives us new ideas that are relevant to what we're brainstorming about. Okay, so now we will go through a simple example of brainstorming using the Idea Shuffler. First, we need to define a purpose for this brainstorming. The purpose of this example is to get new marketing phrases to use in advertising the Idea Shuffler. And then next, we will create a new Idea Shuffler diagram and add concepts to the diagram that come to our mind for advertising the Idea Shuffler. Okay, so this diagram is a result of me selecting some concepts to use for this simple advertising example. The concepts are in the order I thought of them. So we have clarity, spontaneity, no frills format, easy to use, creativity, ideas, passion, and power. So next, we will add associations between these concepts by left dragging the mouse from concept to concept. Okay, so this diagram is the result of me adding associations between the concepts. Next, we click the Shuffle button and wait for our new diagram. So now it's looking for a best diagram. Depending on your computer and the number of concepts, this can take seconds up to a couple minutes. Okay, so here's the new diagram. Notice how the diagram now flows from left to right, and much easier to read than the original diagram. So now we can see what phrases we get out of this diagram. So I'll just go through some of them. No frills format makes it easy to use. Easy to use allows for passion. No frills format makes for clarity. Easy to use leads to clarity. Easy to use clears the way for spontaneity. Passion expands your power. Power distills ideas. Spontaneity generates new ideas. Clarity makes more intelligible ideas. Ideas are the basis of creativity. So from this simple example, I think you can see how powerful the Idea Shuffler can be in brainstorming for new ideas. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to go to ideashuffler.com for more information, downloads, and videos. If you like this video, please click like.